And here we go. Okay, we're going to run our pieces, or our piece 3 times. I'm making a multiple pieces and trying to add things. We're going to run our piece 3 times, once, just to get those little places we practice on within the song. And then we're going to run it twice, just to see how it sounds, and to see the culmination of everything we've done. After. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and just give you about 3 to 5 pointers just to work on while we're doing it. Tall vowels all the way through. Keep your voice tall, not necessarily operatic tall, but just nice and comfortably tall. Because if you start to spread, instead of keeping it taller, you lose.
Do instead of no.
Yes. Good. Yeah, good. And it turns into more of a squeaky, less supported sound, and you start to lose your breath. So you want to keep this guy there, and you want to keep it nice and tall and clear. I know. Try it for me.
I know.
There you go. There you go. So it's not I know.
I know.
I know. I knew. Okay, so nice and tall vowels, clear consonants. Even though it is a softer song, you still want to hear your words. Okay? Make sure you know where your emotions are and where you're going with them. If you start too deep into the song right away, you have nowhere to go. Okay? So what are your emotions? Your 3 to 5 emotions that you have throughout the song.
I changed them a little.
That's okay.
It's like vulnerability and strength, or frustration and exasperation.
Okay.
And like, then just straight up peace.
Good. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so those are your emotions. Make sure you know where you're going, and it sounds like you know where you're going, and to not let it, don't lose yourself. It's almost a controlled passion. You got to make sure that you're technically in control, but you're still able to express yourself amazingly. Okay? Okay? Let me double check. Anything else? Of course, get your spots, and you've got them. We've gone through it. And enjoy yourself. Okay? All right?
That's all I've really been catching myself on is that stuff we went over.
I'll say
I
anything
don't have
else.
the trained ear that you have.
I'll say if I hear anything else,
Okay.
but I'll definitely listen for those. Okay?
Hey.
Please.
Okay.
Starting with 1, 2, and
I know I can't take one more breath towards you. All that's waiting is regret. And don't you know I'm not your girl? Catch a cold from the ice inside your soul, but don't come back for me. Who do you think you are?
here.
I hear you're asking all around. If I'm anywhere to be found, but I have grown too strong to ever fall back in your arms. I learned to live half alive, and now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving stars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul, so don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? get to give me back. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? And who do you think you are? Flying around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Don't come back at all. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Very nice. Woo! That was a great run through, and even though I totally skipped the chord at the very end, you sounded marvelous. Okay, I have 2 things to say about it.
Big, ugly, nasty things.
Yeah. Big, ugly, nasty things. Let me see if I can find that. I can't find it. Okay. Overall, it was very, very beautiful. I could tell that you knew where your emotions were, and you were trying your best to convey them. Okay? You know this song well enough that I think you can do it a cappella. What say you?
That you're crazy?
We're gonna do it one more time with the music, and then one time a cappella. Okay? All right? Just to see if we can incorporate everything we've learned without thinking about it too much. Okay? All right? And if
Well, I guess
you
it
add...
makes sense to start a cappella and end a cappella.
Just so you can have all those concepts and like taking that quick breath without thinking about it, singing quickly, and getting all those elements put together quickly without thinking about it.
Okay.
So, there was only, go ahead, there was only one thing that I had a little bit of, had a little bit of an issue with, all as one technical issue, and it was one of the ones that you had mentioned earlier. You're gone.
I know. I keep it with the low note. I don't have it.
You're gonna catch a cold. You almost caught yourself. You were like teetering on both of those notes really quickly, but you realized that you were doing it versus just running through it, which is good. But at the same time, later on, you made a mistake and you went through it, and I was very proud of you because you didn't stop. And I remember earlier on, like I did, would get really frustrated. And there's this little video that I had a friend of mine show me that was, where was it from? Kramer. Where's he from? Kramer, and it was a sitcom. And he was doing this skit, he was singing this song, and he was almost about to end it, and he forgot his words. He made up like the weirdest thing possible. It was on national TV, and he was a hit. But it was because he pretended like he knew what he was doing, and you kept going, he kept going. So ultimately, as a performer, besides conveying your emotions, feeling the song, being along with the music, if you forget something or you feel like you've bobbled on something, keep going, because chances are you didn't even hear it. We're so enraptured in what you're doing. I hear it, you hear it, but sometimes the mistakes that we make are not even as big as we think they are. They're minimal. If you do the whole piece well and you make one mistake, is it worth it to throw? Is it worth it to throw away the whole piece?
That depends. Am I singing the national anthem?
If you're singing the national anthem, you keep going. Doesn't matter what happens, you do something.
Like Christina Aguilera.
And then you save face later. But seriously, as a performer, you can't stop. And you did really well. You didn't stop. There's that one time you wanted to, but you kept going. You wanted to so bad, you wanted to stop.
No.
You wanted to, but you didn't. You did. You were good. You were very good. And I'm very proud of you. Okay? Very proud.
Star there.
So, So go ahead, star mark
Oh, I
whatever you
already
need to do.
did.
You can put glasses, smiley face, whatever you want to do. It'll keep your attention there. Okay? Okay? And I love how you started off soft, but when you get to your next emotion, make sure you get a little more vocally vulnerable. Get a little more louder, a little more deep into it, because it's what you're feeling. So show it. And I know you have the voice, so don't be afraid.
You see her face? This is terror.
We'll do it one more time with the music. Just give us a stop, and then we'll run it without the music. Okay? All right, you're doing great. All right.
We do have enough time?
Enough time for the second run through, and then I'll start one more time for the last run through. Okay? Because if not, we'll go over time. One,
I know I can't take one more step, that's all I do. 'Cause all that's for don't you know I'm not your ghost anymore? Lost the love, the love. I learned to live half alive, and now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? I hear you're asking all around. If I'm anywhere to be found, but I have grown too strong to ever fall back in your arms. That I learned to live half alive. And now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? And it's a song just to feel alright. Remember how to put back the light in my eyes. I wish I had lived the first time that we kissed. 'Cause you broke all your promises, and now you're back. You don't get to give me back. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting a jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul.